In the space of 12 months, Xpeng stock price has grown by 91%. But yesterday, something happened. Something a little crazy happened. Well, nobody expected this. Xpeng, their stock price has just gone absolutely ballistic in a single day. I don't think I've ever seen one company's valuation increase this much within the space of about 15 hours. Xpeng, Xpeng, their stock price has just gone up a staggering 26% in 24 hours. The market is reacting to something in particular, something that I noticed on the day, something that was actually fooled me. And a lot of people had fooled a lot of people else, not just people who were at the event. I mean, I was at the event, but people who were watching the event online got fooled by what happened. And then the market has gone, hang on a minute. Actually, what Xpeng have revealed is just crazy. It's better than we expected. Now, put it this way, right? Xpeng stock price, right after the event, within 24 hours, it went down 5%. But then when investors realized what had actually happened, it went up a staggering 26%. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Today, Volkswagen and Xpeng have unveiled the new Volkswagen EV, which is made by Xpeng. And it's actually a really good looking car. I think it's maybe the best looking Volkswagen I've seen in more than a decade. Now, I will do a video on that vehicle as well, because it's actually quite interesting to see. It appears to be built on the Xpeng G9. And I saw one of these vehicles actually driving around at the Xpeng factory, but it was covered in camouflage, so I didn't actually know what it was. Anyhow, Xpeng's stock price has surged in Hong Kong as recently announced AI advancements, including Xpeng's humanoid robot, the Iron, the female version of Iron, sparked a revaluation of the company's stock price. You can see the price actually was down, right, at 85 Hong Kong dollars only a matter of days ago. It's now sitting at 109. And that's an increase of 26%. Yeah, I mean, this is a massive difference, and I wish I was holding Xpeng stock right now. I would have been very, very happy about this. It's also worth pointing out that Xpeng's car sales this year are up about 150% versus last year. That hasn't really had a huge effect on the stock. This is more about AI. This is what it really does come down to. Xpeng's actual market cap is now well back above 200 billion Hong Kong dollars. And I think people are going and saying to themselves, well, this is the new Tesla. That's what people think. They think, well, Xpeng are kind of copying Tesla, maybe doing some things better than Tesla. I mean, they have a lot more models than Tesla, and they have some insanely impressive computer chips that they've been putting into their cars. Anyway, looking at the actual earnings, well, we don't know Xpeng's earnings yet. They're meant to be unveiled on the 17th of November, but they delivered 116,000 vehicles last quarter, and that was Xpeng's fourth consecutive record-breaking quarter. The cars are not what is driving this. This is all about AI advancements, about Xpeng's AI advancements, and this is fueling investor optimism big time. CNF posted this at its November 5, 2025 AI Day event, which I was fortunate to be at. They unveiled their next generation Iron humanoid robot. Its lifelike appearance led many to suspect the company had hidden a real person inside the demonstration prototype. And that's what I said to someone standing next to me at the event. I'm watching this event, and the way the bottom was moving on the robot and the way the legs were moving, I thought it was a person. It really looked like a person. And I said to the person next to me, I said, that's not a robot, that's a person in there. And I wasn't the only one. Thousands of people said the same thing online. However, Xpeng subsequently unzipped the humanoid robot, and it showed what was underneath, and it was T2. It was a Terminator robot. I mean, it was legitimately a robot, not a person. As a result, people are quite surprised, and they're thinking, wow, this thing is very lifelike. Elon Musk took note of the humanoid robot, saying that Tesla and Chinese companies will dominate the market in the future. And he also said Western companies are weak. Anyhow, Xpeng also announced plans to launch 3 robotaxis in 2026, each of them coming with 4 of the Xpeng's in-house developed Turing AI chips, delivering a computing power of 3,000 tops, making them the most powerful computing-powered cars anywhere in the world. I mean, there's nothing at this level of 3,000 tops. This is about 4 times what Tesla has in its robo-taxis right now. My solar and batteries. I've got a 50 kilowatt hour battery here, and I've got a big solar array. So I pay $0 for electricity. That's including charging my electric car. Resync Solar is the company that I used. I'll put a link to them in the description below. On the second day of the event, Xpeng commenced pre-sales for the extended range X9 MPV, which I saw in person as well. I saw one cut in half, which was fascinating to see how they build this car. I'll have a video on that too, showing you how they've placed the fuel tank right next to the battery. Really interesting, but it's not as crazy as it sounds. So they've also just unveiled their G6 and their P7 Plus E-Revs 2. That was yesterday. They're doing a lot. A lot is going on at Xpeng. I don't know how they're doing so much for the size of company that they actually are. In addition to that, Volkswagen and We, a majority-owned joint venture in China by German automaker Volkswagen Group, they invested a while back into the company, and now they've just filed regulatory documents for the ID Unix 08 SUV, which is based on the Xpeng G9. Xpeng, they really are kind of pushing ahead in multiple different divisions, and I think becoming more and more of an AI company. People are kind of recognizing that fact and saying to themselves, well, they're worth a minuscule percentage of Tesla's valuation, but maybe they could one day become the size of Tesla. It is very possible. And investors are going, hang on a minute, we think we've overlooked this company. I think they're probably right. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.